Hi everyone, Huang Laoshi here, and we have a really short video to teach a grammar pattern that's really very simple. And I'm going to jump right in, but this is about using the word do in questions that ask degree. And when we say asking degree, we usually mean by talking about how much something is, how much plus some sort of adjective. And to show you how easy it is, you're going to see that way back in Chinese 1, almost in the first or second month of class, you learned a phrase using this. First of all, our pattern. Subject plus the word do plus an adjective, and we use this as a question. And the very first sentence is this one, 你多大了? And I'm not going to tell you what this means, but I hope that you know that the answer would be, you're going to say something like 我15岁了 or 我16岁了. So how old are you? Literally, how big are you? So that's the easy question that we already know, and everything else just follows this pattern. The other common phrase that we're going to be using is 多长时间 when we want to say how long something will take, how much time something will be. Literally, how long a time will something be? And here's an example sentence that we could use. 从西雅图到波特兰, and you may not have seen these characters before, but 波特兰 is how we refer to Portland, Oregon, and also Portland, Maine for that matter. 从西雅图到波特兰开车要多长时间? How long does it take to drive from Seattle to Portland? And here we're just using our word do here. Okay, a couple notes. Normally do is pronounced first tone. Some speakers will actually say this as second tone, particularly if they come from North China. So when you're asking someone how old are you, you can either ask 你多大了 or 你多大了 with a clear second tone. Some other examples. First one. If it's cold outside and you want to know whether or not you want to put on a jacket, you might ask, 外头多冷, 你知道吗? And if you're listening carefully, you would have heard me say that with a second tone intonation, but either first tone or second tone is fine. I'll say it with first tone this time. 外头多冷, 你知道吗? How cold is it out? Do you know? Before you make a decision about whether to put on more clothing. Here's another example. 那个箱子有多重? How heavy is that case? Now here's the extra bit of information. With this use of do to ask a question about degree, you have the option of putting the word yo in here, totally optionally. You can put it in, or you can leave it out. It's your choice, but you'll find that a lot of speakers in longer phrases like this will tend to put in the word yo. And here's another example with a yo in there. 那个四川菜有多辣? How spicy is that Sichuanese food? If it's too spicy, you might not want to eat it. And that's really the whole pattern. One little extra information to give you is that we can also use do plus an adjective as an exclamation, just like we can in English. Okay, so take a look at these examples. 那多好啊? That's so great. How great is that? And we even use the word how in English to show this kind of meaning. How great is that? Whoops, how great is great, but how great is that? And that can be kind of a rhetorical question, or it also can be an explanation. An exclamation, not an explanation. Giving you an explanation. Finally, last example. 你送的花多美. If you're sending a bouquet of flowers to your loved one, that person might say, oh, how beautiful the flowers you sent are. And here we're just simply using do, not as a question, how beautiful are they? You don't need to explain, but how beautiful they really are. That's it for today. Thanks for listening.